I'm gonna finish up at Monroe High.
My mom teaches there, actually.
Seems too cool to be a teacher.
God, you're beautiful.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
It's okay. It's the nicest thing anybody said to me in a long time.
Well, then I'm glad I said it.
I mean, there's an epidemic of teachers fucking their students, and somebody finally made a movie about it. Maybe Jennifer Lopez can put a stop to this.
I feel like somebody made a trailer about it, in as much as the movie sort of fishes you in, like, on that premise. Yeah. And it's not really that.
Well, you know,
not really.
Well, I never saw the trailer for it.
Oh,
First of all,
the trailer makes it totally like,
yeah,
like it's exactly what you've been seeing.
Yeah, like she needs to go to jail for stats.
You know, makes it seem, makes it seem like some it's like more sexy Lifetime movie or something like that. Yeah, but I tell you what, all you teachers out there who are looking at your students and thinking, you know what, I want to fuck him. Be careful, because this movie shows you right here that it might turn out bad for you. I mean, besides going to jail.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know,
who went to jail.
Besides that,
you might not even get to jail because you might not live to see it. For those who go to jail, they might be the lucky ones. What are you talking about, Corey? Well, in this movie right here, Jennifer Lopez, she plays Claire Peterson, the hottest goddamn woman to ever teach high school. Kids wouldn't learn a thing around this woman. She's so hot that she even drives the 19-year-old kid who just moved in next door crazy. So crazy that after one inappropriate night of forbidden passion, he loses his fucking mind.
As anyone would.
As anybody would. Hell, you let me fuck Jennifer Lopez and let me not have it again? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
He's like, you're not going to turn into my stalker, are you? It's like, yeah, of course I am.
Have you seen your ass?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Jennifer
get a sample of that.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez is just like Lay's potato chips. You can't have just one.
Oh, hell no.
No. And this kid right here, he fucks her. And she says, you know, Noah, and that's the kid's name, Noah, played by Ryan Guzman. She's like, Noah, what happened here, as any adult should tell a kid, well, adults shouldn't fuck that kid anyway in the first place. But she says, Noah, that was inappropriate. That was not right, and we have to stop this. And Noah says, God, woman, do you know how good that pussy was last night?
Exactly.
We are.
Shit,
Do you know how you look?
You mean one time? Fuck that.
Shit, I'm moving in.
And that's exactly what happens. He starts stalking her, and he becomes dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point where the boy is 19 years old. He's already thinking.
Is he 19? Because I thought they said he was 20.
No, and he said he was almost 20.
Almost 20.
Almost
Yeah.
19.
But
He's in high school?
But okay, well,
They
it's
explain it.
Yeah, they explain it. Yeah, some transfer situation. He's there. You know, he got held back.
They go out of their way to make it look like Jennifer Lopez is not a statutory rape.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
no, they
Yeah.
really do. They
Yeah.
really do.
That was the appeal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's no, this is Hollywood, man. They took the easy way
That's what
out.
I'm saying. The trailer makes it seem like it's that.
Yeah.
But once you get into the movie, they go like, "Hey, we can't really tarnish her image."
Yeah.
So like, you know, she's a woman who's conflicted. She's got things going on. She gets a little drunk. He's not really too young.
No,
He's very sweet.
he's legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's 19, so they can't get on that.
Yeah.
He's barely.
Barely legal.
But he's 19. The other thing is that so the parents are out the picture, so the parents can't get mad. And the guardian that he does have is some old man in one of them little scooters and shit who can't do shit anyway. He don't even know where he is half the
He's
time.
19. Why does he need a guardian?
No, well, he's taking care of
Oh,
his
okay.
uncle.
Yeah.
He comes in and takes care of his uncle.
He's taking care of things.
Yeah.
And he's not really in her class. He's like, oh, I'm going to school. I would love to be in your class. Maybe I can see about that. So she's not even his student.
Yeah.
Like everything you've seen from the trailer, that setup, that's not really what's going on.
No. I mean, the only thing here that's going on is that he's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's fucking J-Lo and he's fucking nuts.
I mean, he is too young for her, sure, because there's a good
He's 30.
20 years.
She's 30 years older than he is almost, but still, whatever, man.
Okay, I saw the trailer.
More like 20.
I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, this motherfucker looks 30.
Yeah, that's what
Yes,
the whole
that's
time.
what you say the whole movie.
time. And it's
Yeah.
one thing to see him and you think that.
Yeah.
When he's in class with the other students, it is so.
It's like what's the movie Jack? It's like he's like an adult and he's a kid. You're like, what the hell?
And that's the thing about this dude right here, man. Let me find a good picture of him so y'all can see what he looks like. Now, this is a funny thing about him. So he ends up having sex with Jennifer Lopez, and he's like, "Shit, I got to lock this shit down." So, like Jennifer Lopez's son in the movie is only about a year younger than this guy, and he's already like trying to be this kid's daddy.
Yeah.
You know, he's already trying to be. He's like, you know, hey,
Come
Chip,
on, man.
hey, Chip, you want to go fishing? You know, okay. And the other thing about him is that now you see, like I said in the movie, this so-called kid is about 1-2 years at the most older than her son in the film, and you see this kid right here,
man.
and now you're looking at him.
That looks like a kid and his creepy uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's even like, you know what? So in the movie, he's trying to play a high school kid. Now, granted, a high school senior, but you got to keep in mind that the high school in this movie is one of those things where they cast real kids as the background. So every fucking kid, even the seniors look like they're 14 to 15 years old. They all look like it looks like junior high instead of a high school.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this big motherfucker comes walking around. Motherfucker's got a goddamn giant move. You know? And even the kids are like, when he walks in the classroom, they're like, God damn, how long was this motherfucker held back? You know?
The thing is, he's supposed to be held back, 1 year? Because he's 19?
Yeah.
I missed a year because of a transfer. Like, bruh.
No.
So you missed like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
And even I was looking at that, I was like, fuck college, you in the workforce now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, your ass should be in a factory somewhere with a family, you know?
You should be vice principal by now.
I mean, come on,
Damn,
y'all.
man.
That's a major strike against this shit already. Movies need to realize, producers, directors, casting people need to realize that if you have a high school student, I get it. Some of the best actors are not exactly in high school.
Sure.
They're probably in their 20s or whatnot. But at least make all the extras look like they're the same age. Try to have some illusion there.
I'm telling you, man, this started out as one thing, and it got attached to Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
And when it was in her camp, there were certain things that had to be toned down. I bet you anything, in the original script, she was all over this kid. She
He was
was
probably 16 in the original.
Yeah. There was supposed to be some teacher who was bad. It gets to her, and it's like, we can't have her do that. She has to look innocent. She has to look like she fell into it, but tried to stop it, and she was a responsible one. And we can't make her the bad guy. I mean, you know what? What's equally as bad as having this guy who's so much older try to play young, is having somebody who 45 or whatever is as hot as Jennifer Lopez, and they keep trying to play her like she's just a regular woman who's out there teaching. You're like, come on. Come on.
Strike fucking two. Stop. Don't nobody who looks like Jennifer Lopez teach us. Now I give her 6-7 days of teaching before she realized I'm too fucking hot to be doing this.
Yeah.
I give it to that first paycheck. She's like, what the fuck am I doing? I look like this.
She would have so many, men and teenagers hitting on her that by the time he comes with his corny ass, pickup lines, she'd be like, I saw you coming a mile away.
Yeah.
Don't even bother.
She would have already had like 4 or 5 stalkers.
Oh, yeah.
She would have been already know the protocol of
Exactly,
what to do.
exactly.
With this little motherfucker.
She would have been fired.
Yeah.
Because those kids wouldn't have learned a fucking thing looking at her.
But
Hell no.
can you guess what class she teaches?
Oh shit! I'm gonna say art.
Oh no.
No.
It's actually
That's a real
cerebral.
class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
English.
close. She teaches classical literature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's in there talking about I love the Iliad and
She
the
teaches
Odyssey.
classical literature.
Yeah.
This chick.
This chick.
That chick. Yeah. And the
Exactly.
thing-
Exactly.
Really?
Really.
Come on.
Yeah. Yo, it's
Damn.
funny. That's the same thing we said. We watch it.
Oh man, that's worse than the black hat shit with Hemsworth as a hacker.
As a hacker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, come on.
Shit, if that was the case, you could have cast Chris Hemsworth in this shit.
Yeah.
As the teacher. Right? That's what you do.
Well,
Yeah.
he's just about as hot as she is, just on the other
That is
side.
true. If it shaves, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'll take either one of them. But and that's another thing. They try to make her look like, oh, she's just caught up. She's so innocent, but
and she can't really find a man.
she can't find a man. Her
Seriously?
husband's been cheating on her. So
Her husband was cheating on her.
Oh, see, I was waiting on that
She
part. 'Cause
goes
I thought
out-
she was married.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, clearly this is
They're-
gonna make her look
they're
like
like-
the other
they're-
way.
They're strange.
Yeah.
She's kind
Oh,
of
man.
kicked him out.
Like, you
He's
come-
trying to worm his way back in. She goes out on a date. The guy's a jerk to her instantly. He's like, whatever.
So this movie has a cop out.
It's
for
like
everything.
it really. This world is like wow,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Because Who would go on a date with her and be shitty to her?
Right, exactly.
saying.
And
Like,
by the-
if it was Janine Garofalo, you'd be like, yeah, okay, I get it.
And the dude that's sitting across from her ain't shit.
Nah.
The motherfucker's a 5 at best, and he's sitting up here acting like, looking at her like, oh, you teach literature.
That's
Oh,
useless.
That's useless. You know.
Really?
But like, do you see her? You better be like, literature. That's so interesting.
I
Tell
know.
me more.
Everybody at the table is like, man, shut the fuck up. You don't get nothing like this anymore.
You gotta
Almost like he-
cast like average looking actors if you trying to pull that shit.
Trying to,
Yes.
yeah,
Come
it's
on.
almost like the dude got drunk before she got there. Bitch, you think you just good for me? Cool. She's interested.
Dude, look at her.
Although, that is that Corey Coleman technique. Just insult the woman.
Just neg her to death.
Wait, you think you're too good for me? What's so good about you?
It's certain women you do that.
Well, maybe I will come home with you. How about that?
But you don't try that with you don't try that with Jennifer Lopez.
Hell no.
Be like, I've listened to everything you
It
said.
did not work that night. And here's the other thing about it. She stands in front of that window looking at his ass all night. And the thing, and it's funny because
So she drew him in.
What you know, actually it's the opposite way. She goes to the window just to see what he's doing. And my man's been standing in front of a mirror naked for an hour.
Yeah,
Just so he has a
waiting.
choice just so he has the option to turn around and be like, Oh, you caught me in the mirror.
And you know he was pulling that move, that turnaround every 3 minutes.
Oh hell yeah, he's practicing
Like,
that.
she'll look eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually I'll catch her.
Right now, he's squeezing in those abs as hard as he can. In fact, when you don't see it, but when he was looking in the mirror, dude's ass cheeks was just as tight. You know,
Oh,
just
yeah.
squeezing
Yeah.
the man and shit. He was like,
Dude, at that part, I'm sitting next to this like 30, 40-year-old white lady,
Yeah.
and like his ass comes on the screen, and all I hear is "Yes!" I was like, "What the hell was that?"
somebody call.
And this movie was made for her.
Yeah,
It was
this
made for
movie.
her.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like same audience that's gonna see this is gonna see 50 Shades of Grey.
Man, it is that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It is. It's that kind. It's that.
Well,
kind
it's made
of
for
shit.
Housewives.
Well, no. I would challenge you guys. Like, sure, Housewives will dig it, but this is that kind of bargain basement thriller that's made for kids who like to go see movies at midnight. Stuff that will scare them, have the jump scares, that's the thrillers that are creepy. It's perfect for that.
And you know what? You're right.
And honestly, like, as that kind of movie goes, I was like, I can't fault it for that. It's doing exactly what those kind of movies are supposed to be. I mean, it's a throwback to the 90s in a big way. Like a better version of this movie is a movie called The Guest that came out last year. And with Dan Stevens as, he's not so much stalking the mom, but he comes out of nowhere, makes friends with the teenage son and insinuates himself in the family. Good looking guy, but then it turns out, he's creepy, he's a stalker, he's got all kinds of shooting skills and everything. The thing about that movie, The Guest, is that it's really well made and it's kind of tongue in cheek. Like, it's got a sense of humor about itself and it makes it really fun. And it's almost like it's making fun of those movies from the 90s when they just kept making a bunch of these.
Okay, I can see R.A. Martin's kind of trying to talk some good shit about this.
No, I'm just saying, like, that movie, like the Guest was like kind of going like, hey, remember these movies, how fun they could be in a cheesy way. This one misses that point and it's taking itself seriously.
Yeah. And Martin's right. This is, you look at this, you really are thinking that this is aimed towards that 50 Shades of Grey audience, and it really isn't. To give you a hint, it's directed by Rob Cohen. You know Rob Cohen?
The Fast and the Furious. Right?
That's
Yeah.
right. Triple X, Fast and
Yeah.
Furious. This is a Blumhouse picture, Jason Blum's
Oh,
thing.
okay,
So
yeah.
this is some like some killer stalker
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's not. At the beginning, it's one thing for. I will give them this. At the beginning, it's something for the girls, and then the shit hits quick. It don't waste no
About
time.
3/4 in, it turns into a horror film.
Oh shit!
It's the next day. It's the next morning. My man is bringing in some juice for Jennifer Lopez. Like, hey, you have a good time? And she's put on play like, hey, where you going? And she's like, no, I got to go home. This wasn't right. And he's like, fuck! And she's like, shit, motherfucker.
He punches a door frame and his
wall.
knuckles are bleeding.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
that's one of the things. Like, you think of a movie like Nightcrawler, where it has a guy like this, where it brings you along slowly to where you almost like you start off feeling sorry for him, you realize this motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah.
This movie flips on a dime. Like, that's one of the things that's wrong with it, because he's too good to be true, and then he's too big of a nightmare.
And too big of a
Damn.
nightmare. And keep in mind, they really are trying to make this something for the ladies in the beginning. I wish I hadn't seen the Blumhouse Pictures Productions thing in front of it, because when I didn't know what this was about. I
Yeah.
thought what we were talking about earlier about this being some scandalous high school teacher with a student type shit.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was. when I saw Blumhouse Pictures at the beginning, I said, "Oh, okay, this is a fucking horror film,
Yeah.
or thriller."
Yeah.
And when they start out, they playing it smooth. I mean, and my man is handsome. He's great looking, but he's corny as fuck. Like he tries to pull. He tries to pull. Look at this movie. He tries to pull right here.
You're beautiful.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done
You know, right after that, he's like, "You're beautiful." Oh my god, did I say that out loud?
Let me love you.
Oh yeah, he's corny as fuck, man.
You know what? I would describe this movie as the first. It's in three acts. The first act is Fatal Attraction. The second act is What Lies Beneath, and then the third act just turns into Saw for some reason.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the third act is gory. And you know something? I tell you, they do manage to. If I can say something about this movie, it does bring in a lot of tones to it because it is kind of sexy in the beginning, and then it is kind of a thriller, and then it turns into a gore movie at the end. But they have I can't even show you the whole thing because they didn't give it to me. But the sex scene in here is kind of intense.
Oh yeah.
He fucks her really good.
And the whole time, no.
Yeah,
Okay, no.
and I'm not talking
No.
about like for any other movie, it would have been like all sensual, kissing her up and down. No, he's finger banging her and everything, man.
He's knocking the dust off.
Awful. Like that chicken. Sorry, I couldn't salvage it more, but
I'm so drunk.
the damage was done.
Yeah. I'm glad I had you next door.
What?
What? You know what?
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
But you know what it is.
Yeah,
Fucking look at you like that. Huh?
I mean, you just looking straight at him. You know, what? What? Bitch, shut up.
Okay, so with this sex,
You know that?
Oh, no, I'm...
Amazing. Sweet. Natural. Sexy.
Goddamn, no. I know. Motherfucker wasted no time.
Michael Myers.
He's like, this is my one chance, and I'm going for it.
That motherfucker did some vampire shit, just teleported across the room. Where you going? But like I said, I can't say the whole thing, but it's the sex scene in this is actually pretty. It's actually pretty hot.
Okay,
What's
about
up?
that sex scene, is it like one of those sex scenes where you can easily tell it's like a double and Jennifer Lopez?
No, I
not
think
really.
It was actually done really well.
No,
Yeah.
it's her.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
she's
Yeah.
barely about to show nipple, but she takes the top off and everything. Like I said, man, it gets so raw that he's trying to fuck her neighbor with his nose. I mean, look at that. You are so hot. I love you.
It's about everything you could fantasize about.
And I like the way they made it seem like this is another thing about the movie. Like, look, y'all trying to make us seem innocent. Don't no bra go over to see another guy wearing that kind of lingerie right there.
Well, she was on a
She
date
was at a
earlier,
date. Yeah, she was on
where
that
she
date with
thought
a dude.
something might happen with that date,
Yeah.
but that guy was so shitty to her.
Because she was saying
So
you're a
she gonna put out on
shitty.
the first date.
That's what it looked like.
That was the-
no. It was optional.
Remember the three things that her best friend told her on the phone? She was ready.
Yeah. At the point when he's like, "Hey, help me with this chicken," and she went over there. It's like, okay, babe, we know what's up. You know what's up.
You know. Yeah, it should taste like chicken. But you know, man, I'm gonna say something about this shit, man. I had the best fucking time in this movie. It's trash. The movie's garbage. But Martin and I was sitting up here capping on this movie the whole time. I mean, I hated to do it, but we were pulling that black person shit where we were just talking through half the movie, man, because it was deserving it.
Well, it's one of those movies that's designed to be talked through.
Yeah, it is, man. Martin was looking at me the whole time. I tried, Martin. I was sitting up there holding my mouth, and I was like, and then finally came up to him I kept it until he walked into that classroom.
I know.
And
When he walked to the classroom, it's like, I felt the same way. I'm like thinking it the whole time. He's 27. He's 28. He might be 30. He walks to that classroom, 31.
And I was
This is an adult.
yeah. This is a man. I was holding it too. I was like, that motherfucker walked into that classroom for them little kids, and I said, that motherfucker's 30. And people were like, no, you should. You see?
See, I got a different experience than they did because they were sitting next to each other. I was in between two white ladies like in their 30s and 40s,
Yeah.
and the whole time, oh my god, yes, oh look at that. I'm like, damn, like the whole time I'm like, y'all talk more than black women do in these
Those
movies.
haven't been fucked since like 1990.
No, the lady's husband was right next to her.
That lady hasn't been fucked.
Yeah, exactly. She was about she was grabbing Corey's dick through the whole thing.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure her husband was jacking off to J-Lo the whole time.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, that was the
happy
thing.
at her attention.
That was the thing.
Somewhere
You could tell how they made this movie. Like the director was like, I'm gonna give the candy for the eye candy for the women, but it's gonna be eye candy for the dudes
Lot
too.
of ass
Because
shots.
every time Jennifer Lopez is looking out that window, she would go profile and you just see ass, and she wore everything that made it perfect.
I tell you what,
Oh,
man, if I ever
man.
meet Rob Cohen, I'm gonna go, good job. me and you all right.
Yeah. there's about 3 or 4 scenes where she's wearing the same shit every night, and it's that little teddy that contours around that ass.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a piece of the drapery is just hanging off the nipple, like a man hanging out the edge of a cliff. It's like, yeah.
And it splits.
She'll sit on a chair and just raise her leg.
And
while she's
yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah,
Oh.
and you know something?
might
Like
go
I
see
said, the
this.
movie's garbage. The movie, no, it's garbage, man.
Yeah.
The movie's really bad.
I won't go so far as to say garbage.
You know what? When I say garbage, I say, I mean, some parts real garbage and some parts like just fun garbage.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because the movie does have a point where it hits a point where, because they get the sex out the way early, and Noah just starts fucking with her through the movie, and it's kind of funny because she can't keep her composure. that motherfucker shows up in the living room. She's in the kitchen trying to get pie ready and shit. She's dropping that shit.
I know.
She goes full retard.
And I'm saying to Corey, I'm like, just think, so, like, want to scream at her, like, be cool, lady. Come on.
Martin was
cool.
like, Sammy J, like, bitch, be cool.
Tell your bitch to be cool.
She in the kitchen just shaking and shit. But it's funny because the whole time she's up there getting nervous and shit. Noah's just cool. Noah's so cool. He just comes in fucking with the husband. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He times his shit out just right.
Hey, Dad, this is Noah. Remember I've been talking about him a lot?
Nice to meet you. I feel like I know you. He talks about you so much. He told me about the alternator you put in the truck.
Oh, actually, Kevin helped out too. So,
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was so cool. I had no idea you could do that.
That's what friends are for.
hey, Mrs. Peterson.
Hey, Noah.
Oh, looks perfect. You tell him what happened this weekend?
There was a big thunderstorm up here. You guys.
No, beautiful. Dries the bone at the lake.
Well, it got pretty wet here.
Dude.
School. It's getting kind of late.
It's like 8:30.
Oh, no. Actually, I gotta get going. It's a big day tomorrow. I'll walk out with you, Mr. Peterson.
Oh, I'm gonna stay around a while.
He tried to make that motherfucker leave. I know, right? Time to go home, Miss Peterson.
Well, I'll walk out with you, Noah. Yeah, come on. Do you want to take a cookie for the road?
Love your mother's cookies.
They're great, right?
Nice to meet you.
Hey, you too, pal.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, and look at
that
this
shit was
right
like
here.
a comedy skit.
Exactly.
And pay close attention to this shit right here. Noah just pretty much groping her ass
Yeah.
on the way out. I mean,
Yeah.
just pretty much manhandling her ass. And Mr. Peterson just sitting there just as dumb.
Yeah.
That's a good kid. I like him.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. You know, when somebody touches your woman in certain
Yeah,
ways
like
like that, you like,
Say,
well, what the fuck's going on
what's
here?
that about?
I know, and he's too busy up there eating cookies and shit. He don't see a fucking thing, man. That kid's pretty cool.
He fixed the garage. He's awesome.
And that's another thing about the movie. Now, here's where we get that's the fun part of. Like, this is when I say trash, I'm talking about like good trash. And we say something.
Well, trash and garbage are separate
Okay,
things.
Is it like a
it's
guilty
trash.
pleasure?
It's a guilty
It's just
pleasure
a
kind of
total
trash.
guilty pleasure.
You know what? And that's the thing about it, because the real garbage comes in that, for one, this kid, okay, he's barely out of high school, but this kid can fix every piece of gadgetry in the house. He's a
mechanic.
Yeah,
well, he is kind of crazy, like lunatic smart about things.
Yeah.
Well, he's a
sociopath.
Yeah, I
fixing,
thank you.
He's fixing things around the house. He fix anything. When he's not fixing stuff on the side, he's always practicing martial arts.
Yeah.
He's kicking the bag and shit. And on top, the motherfucker is so badass that he can actually cave a kid's skull in, assault a
Vice
assistant,
principal.
a vice principal, and no one calls police.
Serious?
They just
None.
No, they just suspend him.
You're expelled.
I mean, that's what makes the movie frustrating. Like a lot of it, like what you saw there,
Yeah.
that kind of thing is fun, and it works on the level of like, man, she's really in a pickle.
Yeah.
What the hell is she gonna do?
Yeah.
Because she can't just come out and confess and take his power away, because it's gonna come down on her real hard.
Right.
But it's frustrating in the ways where you go like, okay, the police would be brought in, something would happen, something would come to shut this kid down, or he's been knocked to the ground. Yo, double tap. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you see so many things where somebody, you know, they dispatch the villain, but they walk away from him to go do something else, and you like just screaming like, no, fucking bust him up,
Man, I'm telling you, I know.
take his gun, do some shit.
Martin, I know that you're talking about like, oh, he's crazy, you know, but really, I mean, he's some Liam Neeson shit. He's like a firearms expert too. I mean, he's out there shooting like a marksman. This is crazy.
Dude, this is like if Batman's parents weren't killed, like he would turn into this.
It's like it's like the theory that Batman killed his own parents so he can inherit the money.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they even show you some shit in the trailer that shows how ridiculous this movie is. There's a part in the movie where Noah, now see, this doesn't even make sense. The first time Noah had sex with Claire Peterson or Jennifer Lopez's character, you know, it seemed like it's passionate, like he didn't even know that was going to happen,
right?
You know, but for some reason he videotaped the whole thing.
Yeah, because it was never a done deal.
It was, and then he takes the pictures and manages to somehow come in and MacGyver out the Xerox machine where it's just spitting out
That's
pictures
actually one of the best scenes.
That is one of the best
See,
scenes.
I didn't like it because you see this room right here.
Yeah.
You see all those pictures right there, all on the floor, all on the roof. She cleans that shit up in 2 minutes. The principal's on his way, and she's like, "Just a minute."
Yeah,
it's
one of those.
Shit all under her desk.
That was a fucking banner.
I know, man, but you know, that's like the mechanics of these kind of thrillers. They always had that scene where you're like, "Oh, how they gonna do it?"
She's gonna get fired.
Somehow the hand of God steps in and they got it togetger.
No, I can't.
Because it is one where when she walks the principal out, you know, when those students would have been like, "Hey!"
Yeah, and it's funny because the principal comes, "Hey, what's going on here?" You see,
God damn, he's such a cliche principal. He has a corduroy jacket.
He got a corduroy jacket on. And at first I thought, shit, is that Obama? You know? Hey man, whoever that principal is, they need to like if they ever want to make an Obama movie.
Yeah.
He's got dibs on that.
Don't think
man.
they won't tap him in
no,
a year
he'll be
or two.
the first.
They're just waiting for Obama to get out of office, and then he's gonna be the first one.
He's gonna be the first one. But he comes up and he's like he's doing that shit where he comes up, he's like, "Where are my keys?" You know, and then when he pulls the keys out, he's like, "I'm just gonna insert these really slow." Damn, that kid behind him like, damn, I hate this nigga, man.
And keep in mind, you see those kids; those are supposed to be his peers.
You see those kids?
No,
you see how old those kids are? Look, yeah.
Those kids don't have crow's feet under them.
Yeah.
He looked the same age as the principal. That was jarring.
Even the principal, like, is that 30-year-old man coming through here again? Is he in there? But yeah, people. And look, I'm caught, man, because this is a bad movie. This is a bad movie, no doubt about it. It's bad. It's bullshit. But it's fun bullshit. So I'm going to give it bullshit. But I'm going to say, get yourself, like I always say with these kind of bullshit movies, get yourself some alcohol, you know, have a beer or 6 before you go in. Bring a buddy with you. You know, bring your girl so, you know, she can get her little fun out of it too.
Should you bring your buddy and a girl?
Yeah. And that's a real party right there. Yeah. But somebody's going to leave unhappy.
No, alcohol's involved, y'all. Y'all bring a bunch of beer, bring a friend or two. Hey, I didn't say if that buddy was male or female, by the way. Details, my friend.
Most likely when you say buddy, it's gonna be your dude.
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah. You make it sound like y'all gonna get the girl drunk and then just have sex with each other.
Hey, if you're in a pinch, you know. I see you've done this before, Mark.
I just imagine him. You got the girl on the left and the guy on the right. Tries with the girl. She pushes him away. He's like, well, I'll try with him. Why not?
Shit, man, my girl knocked out, man. What you want to do?
A little woozy.
I figure that's why you called me over here.
But you know, it's a movie you can get drunk to. It's a drunk movie. You know, if you bring some friends to it and y'all are fucked up and you know y'all don't have anything else to do, absolutely have nothing else to do, I would recommend going to see this in the theater and just laughing out loud. And I dare somebody to tell y'all to shut up because it's that kind of movie.
They'll be laughing right along.
They'll be laughing right along with you. But
Somebody shit.
Like, really?
For real? For
Why don't you
this shit?
shut
Do
up?
you see this? You really taking notes on this shit? Come here, have a beer, man.
Yeah, there's some movies where if you were the guy talking, the audience would be mad at you.
Yeah.
This is one where if you were the guy who shushed somebody, the audience would turn on you.
I got it. Go see this with a black audience. This is
Yo.
This is fodder.
I think Magic Johnson Theater's left out there. Go to one of
Go
those.
to one
Yes.
of those. This is like slopping fucking hogs with this movie, man. This is made for black audiences to talk through. And if you do it that way, I recommend this as a full price. But quality wise, as far as stories and plot holes and even acting to a certain point, this movie's made quick. This movie's made dirty. They just want to cash in on this real quick. It's a January film that lives up to the January name. It's bullshit. It's pure bullshit. Martin?
Looking at me?
Yeah.
I don't feel as negatively about this movie as you do. I mean, with these kind of horror movies and cheap thrillers, I know to set the bar low. And I know what they're made for and the kind of audience that digs them. It has the kind of scares that they want to see. I mean, it's going to, it's give the people what they want. I was never bored in it. I never felt angry. It just was what it was. And at times it was fun. At times it was stupid. There's things in there I'm like, wow, this is frustrating. And this could have been a much better movie like the two I named. But then I could think of a slew of movies that are way, way worse. Or all the midnight movies kids want to go see that are just paranormal activity where not jack shit happens. I'd give it a rental. I think it's a fun little rental if you kind of, you like these kind of Blumhouse, quick scare movies.
All right, here's the tie. Well, this ain't no fucking tiebreaker. It's like, who you gonna lean towards with this?
Full price. No,
Under certain conditions.
I'll just say something about this movie was everything was predictable. You knew it was going to happen right before it happened. If somebody's turned one way, that means somebody's going to sneak up behind them. But like Corey said, it's one of those movies where it's bullshit. It's bullshit. But I think it's worth actually going out and renting, and you could probably chill with your girl at home and watch it, and you would both have a good time.
Nice way to deal with to agree with both of us, man.
I win.
But yeah, no, I mean, hearing y'all describe this movie and seeing the trailer for it, it sounds like exactly what it looks like. So I think it's selling itself kind of as that, like, this is just trash.
Pretty much. I mean, it doesn't have the teacher fucking a student angle as much as it does.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you see the trailer, you know what this movie's going to be.
See, the reason why I'm giving this bullshit is because it's just lazy, man.
Yeah.
It's completely lazy. And I tell you what, the one thing that made me push this over from probably a low rental to a bullshit, threw that fucking cat in there.
Oh,
that cat.
You don't remember the cat?
There's one scene where there's a cat for no reason, man. They find, I don't want to say too much, but they find something of significance, and they have to open the door to find it. And when they open it, I ain't even seen the cat to this movie, but they open it, there's this cat.
No, you don't. No, the cat was. There's a part where something's happening, and the main guy is talking, and the cat is sitting there cleaning itself while he's talking. So the cat's there.
That's even worse.
I don't know, man. I feel like a cat is just a staple of these kind of
They are,
movies.
it's a requirement.
No,
You remember the Woman in Black that I think you gave a rental to?
Oh,
and there was there really was
The Woman in Black 2?
No, the first one.
No, I didn't like that movie.
I'm sure you did.
Somebody liked that.
I remember watching that
happy,
review.
You were so happy
It
about
was
Daniel Radcliffe doing something that wasn't Harry Potter.
Just so what? I was happy to see him do it, but the movie was shitty. Maybe I did. I can't remember.
Yeah, you did. It was that or Horns.
So you can't remember either. No,
You can't remember me. You said it. These were your words, and I can't remember.
You brought out a movie out of nowhere. I didn't even see Horns.
Yeah, he didn't see Horns.
Well, then it's definitely Woman in Black.
Yeah.
You nail in the coffin.
But there was an actual cat thrown in. I was like, sure, why
That's
not?
what it was here. Man, see, that's what makes me mad when you excuse some bad shit. Like, well, the cat's a requirement. No, nobody has to use that cat again. That cat got his money. He should be retired by now.
Come on, man. It's like telling John Woo not to use white doves.
And I'm saying that too.
Yeah.
Hell, you
So you gotta let these things go.
It's at the point that cat don't even look like it wants to
Corey,
be there anymore. That cat came out in this movie. That was so lame. That cat even kind of.
But Corey, that's one of the staples of these kind of movies.
It
Just
really
like white
is.
women falling in horror movies and just
Black guys
gratuitous
dying
nudity.
first.
Yeah, like that's part of these movies.
I didn't say it's right.
We're not saying that
saying
it's
it's
justified,
right.
but
Yeah. It's a good
this is
thing.
a fast food movie. The formula's not changing.
That's a
People-
good, there you go.
Again, I'm gonna be the bad guy for calling people on this shit, for calling people out on using cliches
no, you
and
gotta make yourself
stereotypes.
the martyr.
He's martyr.
You see people you see what happens when you ask for quality. This is why the world cannot progress, because when somebody tries to make a positive change, they get crucified.
What was that positive change?
I'm just asking for movies to be better, and y'all like excusing it. You
a Jennifer Lopez thriller you're asking to be better?
See, I'm okay.
Enough 2.0.
People, y'all remember this day.
Right. That's exactly what it is.
Y'all remember this day. I have a dream that one day we can get past these cliches. That we can get past these stereotypes. I have a dream that one day all movies will be equality. All movies will walk in and we'll be giving them full price. I have a dream, people. And for that, I'm assassinated over it. It's a sad day.
Wow.
It's a sad day.
That's pretty sacrilegious.
This is a sad day. That's how much I believe.
It's sad that you would pervert it.
The day and the 2 days after.
Yeah, right.
I could have gone with Jesus too, but I'll use that one too many times.
No shame.
No shame. No shame in this game.
No.
Especially when I know I'm right. That's all right. That's all right, though. You know what, though?
Does the chat think you're right?
Yeah.
The chat always thinks I'm wrong, man. The chat never
That
thinks
should
I'm
tell
right.
you something.
Right.
The chat, look, you want to go to... I still got that picture of you up there. Look at that yawn, Corey. Wait, Corey, you gonna martyr yourself over this bullshit?
I got a dream that Captain Bullshit will sail.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it, y'all. I'm used to it. That's fine. That's fine. You know what, though? Y'all want to sacrifice me? That's fine. Y'all go ahead and do that, because I'm always willing to sacrifice Martin. Martin, that's right. Yes, Martin, it's time for you to win a gold star, Martin. Like we say, though, Martin, you do the hard work, Martin. But the people are the one that get the problem. Martin looking for a drink right now.
I thought he was going to start singing Biz Marquee. He was like,
you got what they need. You just win the trivia. I can't fuck it. I ain't got nothing, man. I tried to go with it.
Somebody call Ray back.
I ain't no Ray. If you just try to do it. Do it. You got what they need. If you just win, gun go stop. Fuck, I fucked it up again.
That's really bad, man. You're going slow.
Okay, try to get you.
No, stop. For the love of God, stop.
You got what they need. Martin, but you do have what they need. If you can actually win 3 out of 5 trivia
I got
questions.
all my best and worst stuff.
That's why I tried to give him the envelope earlier.
Okay, well, here you go, Martin.
I was being proactive, man.
Oh,
An envelope.
Let me see. Here you go. There you go.
Gotta give him a pen, too.
I got to give him a pen, too. Here you go, Martin. There's a pen. Wow, there's going to be some janky ass
yeah.
answers on
But
there,
I
man.
if I write it down, I think I can remember.
Do you have enough space on there that maybe you can write the answer? While Martin's trying to figure that out, people, it is Martin Wins the Gold Star, our trivia section of the Movie Review Extravaganza. And as I've been saying, Martin wins prizes for you. Now, we need a player, and I'm going to put this out there right now.
Oh, Corey and Tommy not joining me on this?
No, they are. What I'm saying, I need a contestant.
Okay. Ready Player One.
And I need the person who's going to win the prize. And if you want to be that person who wants to participate in the game, send me, you know what I tell you to do, send me an email to kcoolmans@gmail.com and put in the subject line, put in there for me, I want to play a game. If I catch it in time, I will pull you up and we'll see if we can send you away with some money in your pocket. Now, Martin, while those people are getting ready, and well, everybody, let me explain how the game is played to everyone. The character of Noah in this movie, bad person.
Oh, yeah.
Bad person. You know, it just happens to live next door. You know, that's when a situation's not good, when you can't get away from the villain because they living right next door. This is a theme in a lot of films.
Makes it hard.
It is. I'm going to describe the quality of a bad neighbor, and you're going to have to tell me the movie that this bad neighbor is from. I don't even want the character's name or anything. Just give me the movie that this bad neighbor, our neighbors, are from.
All right.
Pretty straightforward, right?
It is.
Right.
Okay. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this with you because, you know what? You're going to have to share because I have to have music for this. It is required that I have music for this. So you just got to lean in on my mic, Corey.
That's cool.
Whenever you want to say something. Speaking of music, let me go ahead and pull up my tension music here. I think we are ready to go. All right. Let's see now. Keep your eyes away. Keep your eyes away until I make sure I have pulled up what I need right here. I actually don't have to do it just yet because I have to pull up a contestant. And I don't mind pulling up this contestant on Skype or regular phone call. Probably got to be a regular phone call because what'd you do back there? What the hell did you do?
It looked like his drink was about to fall over.
It's not.
It wasn't. That's what made it funny. That it totally was not going to fall over. But
All right. I was like, no.
All right. You don't need to be worrying about that drink. You need to be getting your mind in the game right now.
I'm trying not to look at your computer.
Okay. Well, you can look now. You can look
turn
now.
your chair slightly.
Look, you don't see. Knock it over. Just you can stay right here. All you gotta do is just. Actually,
you know he does.
I do. Come on, you talking to me,
I
man?
use that one.
All right,
Just don't put a black light.
Let me
on
get
it.
my mic straight right here.
Jackson Pollock painting.
All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and pull up the Gmail here and see if we can have a contestant to participate in the game.
I want to play.
Oh, damn! Okay. Did somebody say they want to play a damn game?
First one.
You know what?
I think he's played though. Ain't it?
Michael Richards has played before.
I like Zarlan or Zarian. That's a cool name.
Where you see that?
Justin Zarian.
I think Justin Zarian has played too.
Damn, y'all stop.
I know. I'm not sure though. I really am not sure. You know what I'm gonna do?
Or whatever.
You know
that
what?
is. I know that person played.
I have somebody that is
Hector.
No. Has Krishna Nandola.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right, let's go ahead and call Mr. Krishna here.
This would be the sacrilegious show.
The most sacrilegious show ever. Y'all know ain't nothing's off limits here.
It can end with a lightning bolt coming right through the window.
Jovel? Did Jovel put her name in there?
Does she want to play?
Did Jovel, are you here? If I would have saw your name, I would have put you in. You know what, Jovel, I'll get you a second time, maybe.
Maybe. She might have to go to bed.
Oh, shit. This is doing this shit again.
All right, Jovel. She's up.
Plugins.
No, there's some plug in here I got to put in here. Hold
God
on.
damn
I
it.
know. Yeah, it's doing that shit.
This is the part I hate.
All right. Let's try this one more time.
Just to run the email again or his email.
Oh, for real? I got the fucking plug in. Fuck it. I'm just going to use Skype. Ski-Weezy. I don't know what's going on. Every now and then, Google wants me to use a plug-in. I don't know why it does that. So let me just go ahead and pull up Skype, and I'm going to use that to play the game. And I'll just call people through there. So let me pull up Skype, people. Be patient with me for a moment right here. Are you coming, Skype? There you are. Let me type in. Yeah, turn your head away from my password.
I know it's Channing Tatum.
Who told you? Who's been talking?
Channing Tatum,
All right. Let me go ahead and copy this. I hate when the Googles does this. The Googles. All right. Type in Krishna, and here we come. Come on now. Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Really? You know what?
Just send the email twice.
You know what I am? He sent an email here. I'm going to call him back and tell him to go fuck himself for that. While I look up another player. Let me see. Oh, fuck it. I'll just start over. I just start the Googles over. Maybe he didn't know that was me. I'm about to pick somebody else. Here we go.
Did you just go to Google to go to Gmail?
Yeah. I did.
It's like going to Yahoo.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 512.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, go to Jovel.
I'm going to go to... What is this fucking plug-in y'all are asking me to do?
Google, not a fan of you today, man.
No.
It is not a fan of me today. All right, never mind. Never mind then. I'll just copy this. Jenna Perry wants to play a game.
All right.
We'll get Jenna.
Haven't heard from Jenna in a while.
So we have talked to Jenna before?
We have.
All right. All right, Jenna. Let's get you on. What's that scratching going on? Y'all hear that shit?
The spiders is crawling out.
Y'all hear that shit?
You might need a drink.
Yeah.
What was that?
Hello?
Jenna!
Oh my God! Hey!
Oh, he's so hot! Oh! Jenna, how you
Oh, my
doing,
God.
sweetheart? Jenna.
Hello?
How you doing?
How you
Yeah, can
doing?
you hear me?
I
Yeah,
can hear
I'm
you.
here. What's up?
Okay, Jenna, you know how this is done. You watched this show before, right?
Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. So, Jenna, I don't have to explain to you how this is going to go. I already explained to these guys in here how we play the game. So, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, I am.
Yes, she is.
All right.
Jenna, you sound beautiful. Where you calling from?
I am calling from New York. You spoke to me before. And that was
Oh,
a
that Jenna.
while ago, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, that Jenna that keeps not answering my phone calls.
Man, you didn't hear that Tommy knew who it was?
You don't answer my email, Corey, so...
Jenna, I don't know. You don't answer me. I don't know if you're worthy to play this game. But since we already have you on the phone and you're here, let's go ahead and talk to you. All right, Jenna. I have the first piece of trivia up for the guys right here, and let me pull that up for everybody. And as I said, descriptions of bad neighbors in
Who's
movies.
she picking?
Oh, that's right. I'm going to read the question first, and I'm going to let her pick. All right, here we go. This neighbor is sucking the life right out of me. This neighbor is sucking the life right out of me. Jenna, who would you like to pick to answer this question?
I'm going to have to go with my favorite. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go with Martin.
All right, Martin. She's picking you. Don't let her down, Martin. But everybody's writing their answers right now. Again, for the toasties out there, this neighbor is sucking the life right out of me. This neighbor is sucking the life right out of me. Everybody seems to be writing their answers right now. Damn, Tommy, you writing an essay right now.
I don't have a fucking clue.
You don't have a fucking clue, but Tommy's writing something. All right, people. We are almost out of time. All right, everyone, please put your pens down and let's go ahead and see the answer right here. As I said, this bad neighbor is sucking the life right out of me. Let's see everybody's answer. Corey, what do you have? Fright Night. Martin, you put down.
Mine is so wrong.
And Tommy wrote Stepford Wives.
Yeah.
And who is right here? It is Corey.
Oh,
Corey's the one that won. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think my answer was right.
No, not really. Not really. Because if that neighbor is going to be trying to suck the life right out of me, that means that they want me. That's not my friend. Now, in the let the right one in, that was a friend right there. So that doesn't.
She never bit him.
She never bit him or anything. Yeah. So but in Fright Night, look at him. Let me borrow some sugar. Use your internet. And give me some blood, motherfucker. Yes, Jenna, it's all right. It's all right. Hey, Jenna, you might want to aim young with this one. You know. Also,
I know, right? I may have to switch sides. I'm trying to be loyal, but
I know.
you know.
And you know something? The thing is, I was being flexible with this one too, and I'll put up a picture from Fright Night from the '80s. But I've also would have taken the Colin Farrell remake too.
That's how I remembered it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what?
I thought about the first Fright Night, but then I was like, no, I think let the right one in fits this better.
Okay. Well, Martin, you wrong, bitch. All right. It's okay, Jenna. It's okay. That's our first
All
one.
right.
That's our first one. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our second one. We still got 4 more chances to get this right. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want you
I'm ready.
want you wearing your pretty little face about this. Our next question right here. Our piece of trivia, our description, if you will. This neighbor doesn't consider himself very photogenic. This neighbor doesn't consider himself very photogenic. Everybody go ahead, put your answers down, start writing. You have until the end of the music to think about this, people. This neighbor doesn't consider himself very photogenic. Martin hasn't written anything down yet. Oh, this is the second one, Jenna. You know, I didn't think I was being that hard yet.
I know, but this is These are kind of tricky. Well, the first one was easy, but this one's kind of tricky.
This one's kind of tricky.
Yeah, I would have thought this was the clue for the last one.
Okay, this neighbor doesn't consider himself very photogenic. Now, when we put this answer down, if people get this wrong, they're going to be talking about me like I'm the one that was trying to mess with everybody's head. But I think this is very straightforward. Again, this neighbor doesn't consider himself very photogenic. Everybody, time up. Let me see your answers. Corey, what do you have? Disturbia, bruh.
Oh, that was a good answer.
And you have 1 hour photo, and Tommy has question mark the movie. Oh, you know what? She didn't. She did not. But we're gonna go with. You know what? We're not gonna go with anybody because all you fools are wrong.
Rear Window.
Rear Window.
Oh, God damn
Rear
it.
Window with Jimmy Stewart.
Which Disturbia was pretty much a
Yeah,
remake
same
of.
thing. Yeah.
Rear Window with that's the one where Jimmy Stewart was taking pictures of his neighbor.
Shit, we talked about that today.
We talked about that today. That's why I thought maybe we all would have had it.
Damn.
Jimmy Stewart in the movie, it's an Alfred Hitchcock film. He's taking pictures of his neighbor. His neighbor is Raymond Burr, who kills his wife and knows that and looks at Jimmy Stewart like, give me that fucking camera. and Jimmy Stewart's like looking at him like, damn, that's so hot. Oh, shit. He saw me, didn't he? I like the way Raymond Burr is like, do I look pretty, motherfucker? All right. No one got that one, so you wouldn't have won anyway.
Damn.
Oh, now we're down to the wire right here because we have to get all three of these right. The game won't be over yet. We can still get a little something in there. The game won't be over just yet. But to win the full prize, we need every answer right here. So everybody, careful. And for you, Jenna, choose carefully. Choose carefully. Now let's go ahead and see what the next description is right here. And this description here says of a bad neighbor, great. I'm living next door to Officer Unfriendly.
Oh, shit.
I
know what it is, but I never saw the movie and I don't remember the name of it.
Great. I'm living next door to Officer Unfriendly. Hey, people trying to guess what it is. You want to put your money on anybody right here, Jenna? Oh, Tommy looks like he knows what it is. Pick somebody.
Don't pick me.
I'm gonna go with Tommy. There you go.
All
I'm a
right.
risk taker.
By the way, y'all don't reveal this shit if you don't know it like that. Just let her guess. Martin came right out. No, Martin came around and said, "Don't pick me." That ain't don't do that shit. That ain't right. Damn.
I'm trying to help her as best I can.
No, this is the game. Don't help her. Great. I'm living next door to Officer Unfriendly. It's done. Everybody, let me see your answers. Corey, what do you have? Sam Jackson, motherfucker. Unlawful entry is for Martins. L and Jenna, you got one right. Tommy, Lakeview Terrace. That is it. Yeah, Tommy is a winner. Good, Tommy. Good for you. That is the one where Samuel Jackson lived next door to an interracial couple. It was who was the guy?
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson and Kerry Washington.
You hate that fucking movie.
I hate that fucking film. I hate that fucking film. And so he's for some that bugs him. That bugs the shit out of him. So he just starts messing with Patrick Wilson the whole movie.
You hate that movie because he's you.
No, there's legitimate reasons why. No, I don't feel that way. I'm not gonna even go into it. That's another discussion for another day, people.
I know.
Ain't no white woman.
That's nice to date a black girl. Because if I tried to date a white girl, they would never let me do that in the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Actually, when you look at this photo right here, it looks like Samuel Jackson trying to sell ass right now. Looking for a party, Patrick Wilson. Yes, I
bitch over here.
You want to fuck, motherfucker? I do not like this movie, but it was for a good trivia question. And Tommy, you got it correct.
Congrats, bro.
Congrats.
Right on,
now,
Tommy.
Everybody,
Yay.
for the next round, poker face, because we have to make this challenging for her.
Right. But we want her to win. Okay. You don't.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what?
You're the Grinch in
Yeah,
this
what's
situation.
the hate, Corey?
Now you know what? Okay, y'all want to play like that? I'm gonna make the game even harder for you. And it's not my fault. It's them. They don't want to play right. So instead of actually letting me read the description first, what's going to happen is you got to pick who wants to answer the correct question for you.
Oh,
and then
I knew he was going to do that.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, y'all want to fuck with me? All right, let's okay. Yeah. See what you did? See, you did this to her.
Hey, I've been quiet the whole time.
Thanks.
All right. Before we move on, Jenna, lovely Jenna, who do you want to answer the next question for you?
You know what? I'm just gonna finish this game bang off, and I'm gonna go with the other Corey.
The other Corey. Okay.
Pressure's on you, brother.
I know, right?
Pressure's on you.
I can write down what it. You know,
Yeah,
I'm writing my answer right now.
Damn, I can't win in this game at all. All right, let's go ahead and look at the next one.
This is fun.
This could be any movie.
This neighbor doesn't like kids, especially nosy teens. This neighbor doesn't like kids, especially nosy teens. All
Nosy or
right.
noisy?
Nosy.
Okay.
Nosy teens. This neighbor doesn't like kids, especially nosy teens. Let's see what we have right here. Everybody's writing an answer. Everybody seems to have some confidence going on right here. Uh-oh, Jenna. I can't say anything yet, but you might pull through. You might pull through on this one. Yeah, yeah. All right, Tommy.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Everybody done? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay. And I just want to say this. Pins down. I don't want to cheat.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Let me see those hands. All right. Let me see everybody's answer. And Corey has given us Disturbia. Martin is Monster House. And Tommy is Disturbia also. Oh, Martin. Martin, there's a reason why.
You fucking kidding me?
There's a reason why.
Were you wrong?
You old and senile. Because everybody else is right. Yeah. Yes. We have the teen in this movie being Shia LaBeouf. This is just the teen version of Rear Window. It's the same thing. Shia LaBeouf is on house arrest. He sees his neighbor possibly commit a murder, and the neighbor says, "Oh no, you fucking didn't. You gotta go." And plus, you're Shia LaBeouf, so I gotta kill you.
What's her name? Jenna?
Jenna, yes.
Yes.
Okay, Jenna, you have picked Martin.
Lean to the mic.
Jenna, you have picked Martin, and he has gotten them wrong every time.
But you know what? I still got love for Martin, so it's all right.
She picked you on the last one.
No. I'm saying you've been wrong every time.
That's
so
true.
You need to pick between me and Tom.
That's true.
But you never know. You never know. That's the thing. You never know. So, who would you like to do this last answer for you? Now, think wisely about this, because if you do not get this last one right, you walk away with nothing. Jenna, you have anybody you're leaning towards?
All right.
Tension is on.
Tension is on.
I think, you know what? I'm going to do it only because it's your birthday.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
So,
Hey,
There you go.
I'd pick you too right now.
Okay. She's picking you,
but
Corey.
Martin, I love you.
No, it's all right. I wouldn't pick me.
Martin don't want the pressure.
Yeah.
Came out in like the 20s. I'm like, well.
No. Martin is like, man, I go through this shit every week. Pick somebody else, please. So, all right, let's go ahead and get to our last one. You have picked the other Corey to answer this one for you, and let's see what the description is. The description is, this neighbor has a hankering for eating away at me. This neighbor has a hankering for eating away at me. You know, I save the most difficult ones for last. The most difficult is hard. Apparently, it's difficult for me to say. The most difficult ones for the last part. So I'll give it to you one more time. This neighbor has a hankering for eating away at me, and I will say, pay close attention to key words in this one. This neighbor has a hankering for eating away at me. Put up on the screen one more time.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. Is it?
Yes.
All right. People are writing things down, and time up. Time up. Time up. We're done. We're done.
It's not spelled very well. I had to write it like I was having a seizure.
Well, let's see what your answer
I
is.
put zombies ate my neighbors.
Okay. Corey, that's a fucking video game, but sure, you know.
I love that game, though.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Martin has neighbors, and Tommy has fuck.
I can't.
All right. You know what? What do you think, Jenna? Do any of these guys have it right, or did you have a different answer yourself?
Oh, actually, no. This one is the one that I actually am blank on. I knew the other ones, but
Okay.
this one I just can't.
All right. Now, this is the one where I told people to keep in mind the key words.
Right. Tom Hanks is in Neighbors, right?
Tom Hanks is not Neighbors. Tom Hanks
The Burbs.
is in The Burbs. Oh,
That's the one I was thinking about.
I've never seen this.
All right, so
Burbs.
I knew what it was. I just had the wrong name for it.
Yes, The Burbs. Now, in that movie, Tom Hanks, the hankering in my description, lives next door to some neighbors who he believes are cannibals. Are they? Are they not?
I love that movie.
Oh,
Damn, I like that movie too. I can't believe I didn't.
well,
think
apparently, no one loved that movie enough to win this game.
Sorry.
Oh, Jenna. Let me get this mic back to you. Let me get. You know what? Before you go, you know what? I got something for you, Jenna. Before you go, Jenna, before you go. Hold on, sweetheart. Hold on, because I got something for you. Let me go ahead and play my consolation prize music for you right here. Hold on, Jenna. You doing the Sorcerer's Apprentice? Jenna, I don't want you to walk away with your head hung low. Jenna, you are a winner, and you have walked away tonight with my respect. You played this game like a champion. You played this game like a warrior. You played with confidence. And because of that, you have the gift, the reward of pride. Don't you ever forget that, Jenna. No one walks in.
I will never forget that.
Jenna,
this is the most important moment in my life.
This is the reason why I make this game like it is, because people, they put too much emphasis on monetary things and material things. People don't realize that confidence and pride is the best gift of all. So
you can't put a price tag on that.
You can't put a price tag on that. She's like, yeah, I could if I had the money to do it, which I don't because I lost this fucking game. But that's okay, Jenna. You played the game tonight, and you still walked away a winner in my eyes. Thank you so much, Jenna, for playing with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. There's no way I can flash you or anything. Nothing.
Flash me?
Wait. We can talk about that.
Yeah. Keep that option open.
Yeah, you can. Tell you what, we'll call you right after the show, and yeah.
Just email a photo over that we can throw up real quick.
You know what? I'll do this. I will.
Wait, how old are you?
She's legal.
I'm more than legal.
I tell you what, I'm not that much of a perv where I'm going to put up you like full nude on the show. But if you want to send us a tantalizing pic of yourself, tasteful but sexy, I might look at it and see what we can do here.
Man, come on.
What?
Right.
What about the rest of us?
What about the rest of? What do you mean? Well, you can see it too. I'll show it to you. In fact, if she gives us permission, I'll just put it on the air. Yeah, I will. You want to send what? What?
I don't know.
Oh, now she's backing out.
Second thoughts. You want to be a star, don't you?
I tell you,
you want to be a star, don't you?
I tell you,
come on, Coco, don't cry.
You know what? I won't put it on the air, but if you send us like a bathing suit shot of yourself or something, then I will reward you. We'll all get a look at it, but I won't put it on the air. It'll just be for us.
Okay.
Well, I'll give something for Martin because you guys were talking about a podcast a couple of days ago, so it'll be just for Martin. It'll be tasteful.
You gonna give something just to Martin, but not to the rest of us? You talking about the dude that would actually reward you the prize? You ain't gonna give nothing to him?
What prize? She lost.
That's a little hostile.
Yeah. You weren't giving her the prize.
Why you ain't showing me skin, girl? You want this money, don't you? Wait a second.
You know what? I want that money. I whatever. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna do it.
Send us a nice pic of yourself, and then you know what? If it's a really nice pic, I'll send you a prize.
Also, mthomas3 at austin.rr.com.
Stay away from me and stay away from my son.
I can't do that, Claire. I live next door.